Hello and welcome back, friends. This is Neo, and this is Empyrean Galactic Survival. I'm coming back for episode 13. Last episode was working on a hovercraft. I'm going to continue that hovercraft until it's done before I get back to my large project, which is the capital ship in orbit. That's going to take me a long time to do. But for now, let's head back in and see what I could do with this hover vehicle. I'm going to do my best to get it finished in this episode. So we're going to go ahead and join the game. You can join me at Neo Starfury at youtube.com to join me in the game. You can build, craft, and do what you want there, and showcase your items on my stream. Alright, friends, let's go on in. If you like what you see, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Follow me on YouTube and tell me what you think. I'm hoping that at least I'm doing something right and everybody is enjoying the show. This game is a little fun. It's fun to build anyways, you know, it's just so much fun. I do enjoy being creative. And item menu. I gotta get rid of that tilt key. Boop. There we go. Alright. It's nighttime. And I got my hovercraft down on the ground. Or was I creating that earlier? Yeah, I don't know if you guys were looking at that. Yeah, I think you guys were looking at that. I'm going to go in and show you this thing real quick. Alright. I'm going to go up in the air. Jump out. And this is what it looks like when it floats. Oh, hey. I thought I had God mode on. Huh, it is on. I must just be hungry, that's all. Well, let's go ahead and get some food and stuff in my stomach here at least. And I'll get some berry juice here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll get some salt. Oh, let's get some cereal. Oh, let's get some canned meat, shall we? Yes. All right. So let me go ahead and consume my brains out here. This is good stuff. Let's get some more food in. I want to go ahead and get my health all the way up. I'm going to have some pie. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Alright, so I got that all set up now. Get rid of that. Alright, let's go ahead and back into hovercraft and turn this thing around. Let's go inside the base. Well, inside the place where I'm building. And jump on out of the pod, and then, well, I'm supposed to paint this thing up. I think I probably shall. There's defensive guns here. I probably shouldn't put them on here, but anyways, you see what I've got going on here. So let's go ahead and do something real quick. Let's remove all the mumbo jumbo and go with it. I'd rather get back to the big ship, but for now I'll just toy around with this a little bit. This is just, oh, you know what? This is a smaller version of the one I was working on. This one was sort of on the side I was working on. This one up here is what I was working on earlier. Okay, so y'all seen what I was doing offline. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to continue to build this one. Oh, I forgot, man. My brain is like... Can you smell that? I sure as hell can. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and continue the build I was working on previously. the last episode, and I got to get this done. Let me put these blocks back where they belong, at least. I poked some holes in my ceiling, trying to put the hovercrafts together. And when I did that, it just, yeah, whatever. There's my fighter again. Yeah, you've seen this girl. It's one of my best fighters I've made so far. And I think we'll kick some butt. I'm telling you right now, people. All right, now I gotta figure this part out. Yeah, this is sort of a weird build. Let's go ahead and light this thing up, shall we? Go ahead and clear out some of this stuff right now. I'll worry about the rest of it later. I want to sort of decorate it a little bit too, get it somewhat ready to go for completion. This particular design is going to be a land assault vehicle, perhaps. I don't know. It'll be connected to a ship that goes to the planet, and then it will be landing and dispersing troops to their designated locations. So, all right. Well, it's nighttime. It's nice out there. Look at the sky. Looks good. They got planet showing there too. That's pretty fancy. What else they got? Oh, look at that. There's the moon to this planet. Or is that there? I don't even know. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so let's figure out what I'm doing here right now. Okay? I will do what I can to get this done as soon as I can. Looks like I'm going to need to get some more combat steel. So, I'll do that right now. Alright, so now I can go ahead and finish building now. Alright, what I want to do is get the floor set up and figure out what I'm going to do and where I'm going to put it. And where you want me to put it, that's just another story altogether. I'm not going to get into that, okay? Because I know where you guys want me to put this. Yeah, literally. In a place that the sun don't shine. I understand. Don't have to hate on me. I understand. Alright. Let's see. What do I need to do? I guess I should go ahead and fill that in. I like to be a little more definitive on the design here. Pretty plain at the moment. It's not really clicking and popping for me. I'd like to be able to make it look as half as decent as my fighter craft over there. But my imagination is limited to my ability to put things together. So I'm doing everything I can to craft a really cool looking ship that will hopefully awe the audience. These are supposed to be like treads, okay? I mean, they're sort of kind of maybe okay, but I think that maybe I can do something. Let me see something here. I think I literally can make those look like treads. The only thing is I need to find the one shape. Yeah. Those can go across, except for right here. It doesn't quite fit. And I think there's a partial one. Where's a bigger? Well, that's too big. Oh, that's not too bad. What's this one look like? Okay. Well, I found a solution for that. So, alright. So let's go back to the basic block and continue on with what I was working on. And that's to get this so you can stand around and bullshit with your buddies. First things first, I want to go ahead and get these walls in here. I will work out hauling or supplies and whatnot afterwards. This is going to be a troop transport, so it's nothing fancy. I should have probably made a drop ship. I could still do that. You know, a regular troop drop ship. Not the one I built in space. That one didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped. It looks okay. But it's still not... I don't feel good about it yet. And I want to do a whole bunch of blueprints. And do a server wipe. And then start over again with a new base. Or just build a new base and then do a server wipe after I save it. And then go from there. What do you think? Okay, so we have a that's not gonna help. That's okay. This is not. I wonder why I did that. Not certain why. Had to be a good reason for it though, right? I suppose. Okay, so we have to do some seats, literally. Let's look inside to see if I got any room. Alright, let's get rid of some of hardened steel. No, that's hardened steel. I don't need that. I'll get rid of that. And these lights are gonna... And these lights are on the inside. I'll try that momentarily. Okay. Trying to think what I need and what I don't. You know what? No. Let's find the furniture first. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna try to figure this out. One way or another. I'm going to. Oh, here we go. Passenger seats. And let's go ahead and put this there. And let's see what I can do with passenger seats. I do believe that if I do this right, I can have up to a dozen or more. Let's start it right here. And this one right here. And then we'll move it back 2 slots. Do this. Do this. I ought to put windows out there, shouldn't I? Wonder how well that would turn out. I mean, I don't know. I'm just talking to myself, because I think maybe I can give it some sort of effect. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm gonna ask Google a question. Hey Google, how many soldiers are in a battalion?
800 soldiers. Here's a summary from the website en.wikipedia.org. A battalion consists of 300 to 800 soldiers. A battalion is typically commanded by a lieutenant colonel.
300 to 800 soldiers per battalion. Sorry guys, I sure as hell ain't gonna try to build a battalion ship. I need more imagination and more time to build this. And you guys you want me to finish so we can get going to the next round. You don't want me to sit here all day doing that. Okay, so we're gonna just skip that. We don't need clone chambers. What the hell is clone chambers for? We don't need any more generators. That's done. We don't need the harvesting module for sure. That's okay. We'll keep that. Combat steel blocks. Alright, and I think that's good for now. I gotta get some more seats. Literally get some more seats. So, let me get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 300 to 600 people in a battalion. I don't necessarily want to do a battalion because then that would mean I would need to build a larger area. And these seats, and I need to cover the floors up in those areas so that I can get the grills right. You know, I want to make it look good. Let's see. Alright, we got this here. Okay. I can have a battalion maybe. Or maybe I can do a battalion, but it'll be A little less like a battalion. It'll be more like a squad. I don't know. We shall see. For now. All right. So there is the seats that go in it. I want to keep it equal. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's see. Get rid of the stupid seat in my hand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 28. Not quite the battalion, but let's see. We're going to go ahead and put some grates on the floor and cover up all this other baloney. There's something else too. Hang on. We do need to have stuff in here to... Oops, wrong button. Here we go. Alright, we got... turn this around. Alright. Well, let's make these personal storage units for all the passengers. Poop. Okay, so let's do this. Alright, so we got those. Alright, let's go back to the grates. What's going to have to happen now is I've got to make a cockpit. And the only problem with the cockpit is that the hovercraft cockpits are closed. So it's not like I can just put a passenger up front. Sort of makes me mad because they don't have it all set up yet. But, well, it's either get mad or get glad. If you don't like it, then go play another game, they always say, right? So I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Disappointed just a little bit. I want to see more action. Okay, come on. Alright, we're going to do between the seats as well. The grates are there to keep from slipping and when you get water in your feet. And of course, when people get in the ship, it'll drain out somewhere. Yeah, something like that. My imagination. It's just the way I like to think. I do need to finish this floor. Then work on the windows. I'm going to work on the glass windows. I think I can probably put a few in there. I don't know if it's really a point to put a troop transport windows in it. You'd think that they would have them in actual military. I mean, to give people a way to see what's going on outside. I don't even know. I want to be realistic and not too over whatever. I don't want to be too ridiculous. Alright, so we'll do that. Now we got to do some oh, you know what? I do think that there are a few things that we need to do to complete this build the way I need it to be done. Okay. So we're going to take those floors up over here real quick. Just on this side and this side alone. Let's go inside here. Let's find what I'm looking for. Armor locker. Oh no, don't throw that away. Throw that away. Okay, and armor locker and let's see, is there an O2 fridge? Alright, let's put that right there. Get rid of these chairs. Do I have an O2 locker? No, I don't have an O2 locker, so I have to go get one. Very well. Alright, so O2 locker is right here. Okay, we're going to get one of those. Alright, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put this... Wow, that's really weak. That's a very small reefer. Alright, so we're going to put the locker on... Well, you know what? There should be 2 lockers, actually. Because one for each side. They got to have multiple lockers. I don't see why not. Alright, let's do that. Let's put another one over here. Okay, now we have a reefer. And we'll stick that right there. An O2 device. Right there. Alright, so I need to put, yes, hang on, I got other things too to put down. Just gotta remember where they're at. Well, I don't have anything else here. There's none of this is here is what I need, so. Alright, so we do need this, yes. Let's take up that reefer for a moment, and let's go ahead and put this down. Oh, yeah, you know what? Small vehicle. Let's go back. There's one for hover, I believe it is. A hover vehicle. Deco devices. I gotta put some of those out. Alright, so we have ramps here. We have small constructor for the... Is there an advanced? Let's see. Advanced. Nope. Nope. Okay, so it's a small constructor. So that's what that's going to be. Alright. Well, I was hoping for an advanced because then I could have made a whole bunch of cool stuff in the ship, but no, this is not designed that way. Alright, so we got that, and we got the armor locker, and now... The reefer needs to go back down somewhere. Where is that reefer at? Oh, there it is. Alright, so let's put the reefer up there. Okay, there we go. We got the armor locker on this side, armor O2 over here, reefer over here for storage and food, blah, 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 yada, yada, and happy doodle dandy. Now let's put some lights up here. Let's see if these lights look any decent. I don't even know how these lights are going to be. Oh, they are pretty bright, so that's good. Alright. So we have lights. We have lights, people. We have beautiful lights. Alright, so that's how that's going to look. Now, I've got to work on this part here. Yes, I do realize that it's going to be a little weird. So, let me think of an idea while I am still on the object of doing it. I want to come up with something workable. No, there's not going to be bathrooms on the small hovercraft because nothing like that will fit up here. It's just not designed for that purpose. So, however, there is a little something I could do, probably. I'll try a little design in a moment, but first let's go ahead and work on the front corner panel here and the top. So let me go ahead and try to put these up here and figure out what I'm going to do with the whole deal. I think it'd be a good idea to have soldier posts up here too, you know. Alright, so let's go ahead and go get to my cockpit here. What do these have in it? Okay, these are all kinds of cool stuff. Strake. Agreeable. Hey Google, what's a strake?
According to Wikipedia, strike action, also called labor strike, or simply strike, is a work stoppage caused by the mass refusal of employees to work.
Hey Google, what is a strike?
According to Wikipedia, strike action, also called labor strike, or simply strike, is a work stoppage caused by the mass refusal of employees to work.
I was just trying to figure out something. I was Googling something and I don't like to Google in front of people because it looks really stupid. Alright, so I was trying to figure out what a strake was, and they created a strake design. I'm not sure what that's for. I was curious because I've never heard of a strake. Alright, let's see. We got ourselves a situation here. The thing is these seats, well, they're not this is not exactly gonna work. It's just too freaking small. It absolutely does not look good to me. I screwed up my design. I made it too wide. The solution now is to find out a solution to the problem. I am going to literally have to cut this ship in half. Literally. But in order to do that, I need to take the seats out, remove these two walls, and move the walls over, and continue to build over here. Both sides. Okay, so we got some repair work to do. It doesn't look like I'm going to have to worry about any mechanical issues over here because there's nothing there. So now I've got to go back now and I got to pull these through. No worries. I am early in, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain, you know, I understand, but it's got to be done, guys. I cannot live with this design. I just can't. I want it to look good. I don't want it to look like a joke. It's supposed to be grabbing blocks, not... It's a retrieve blocks, not destroy. Really? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, hold on a minute. I really hate when that happens. Let's get rid of these stupid guns for now. I'll get them back later. Don't need them. I really don't. I don't need that either. Smoke shot. Oh, I already had one for hover vehicle. Oh, that's the one I had now. Alright, so I'm going to pull these up. Actually, leave those walls there because I got to continue building there. We're going to try to... I'm going to try to correct this mistake. And I think... I might be able to do it. I don't know for sure. I have to cut my work down a little bit. Yeah, I want it to be even, not uneven, and it's just, yeah, it's not the way I wanted it. So I've got to Alright, so we're going to start with this wall here. The seats will be on the ground. I will move the seats. I will move the grates and reset the seats. And I'll also move the crates and put them in a different location. Shouldn't be too much trouble. Yeah, I like the idea of building it, but I've got to be right. It's got to be even. It can't be crooked. And if it's like that, then we're just going to have issues with the design. And I want it to be usable. I want it to be liked by people who want to play with it. Oh, I don't mean like play with it, but you get what I'm saying. Come on, get your head out of the gutters, guys. Gosh, y'all are so nasty. Yeah, seriously, get your head out of the gutter. Alright, so if I can make it a little slimmer, it'll be more like a bus, I guess. I should make it stubbier instead of long. But I could probably use it as a public transportation or a shuttle from the ship. That's also an idea too. I'll be making all sorts of ships, so just continue with what this is here, and I'll decide later on whether it's going to be a troop transport or if it's going to be a shuttle bus. Oh, I can't wait to start making a space station. Oh, you guys think that the capital ship is going to be big? Yeah. Wait till the space station gets started. Y'all are going to have a freaking cow. You're going to shat your pants. Alright, I'm level 18. I'm almost max level. Woohoo! I'll be glad when I get max level. Then I can go ahead and get all the blueprints made, and then I can play the game without using the item menu. I can just craft everything. And I got a mine. Right now, I think I'm okay with doing the way I'm doing it. I don't want to change a thing, man. Not a thing. I'll get this side done first, and then I'll work on the other side, get it right. And at the same note, I've got to also put some locking clamps on the wheels, or what looks like wheels. I wish they had wheels. I wish they did have like tank treads and wheels for hover vehicles, and just for not hover vehicles, but land vehicles that actually drive on the land. That would be really, really neat. I would really like that very, very much. Land vehicles with wheels. If y'all like that idea too, I would suggest going and putting that on the post and suggesting it to the developers of Empyrean Galactic Survival. They might actually go with that idea, and if they do, then we'll have more variety of ships to build, and there'll be a lot of happy builders out there. I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of happy builders. Be like the happy painter guy with all the builds, Bob Ross. May he rest in peace, or if he's still alive, I'm not sure. Anyways, if he's still alive, then forgive me, Bob. I didn't mean to set you to the early grave. Alright, so we got... Alright, so we're going to do this. I'm trying to get this up. Okay, now we're going to flip this bad boy. We're going to flip the finger upside down. Alright, let's go ahead and put the block. Oops, wrong button. Right there. Now, what I gotta do here is take this up. Put this here. there is a thing in the middle. I've got to get that set up. All right. No. No. We don't need to put those there because that's not the original design. Sure, you'll be able to see underneath the ship and see them, but it's still not the original design. The original design was this idea right here. Making these just like this, flipping it upside right, and then turning this sucker around. And then that's it. And then the rest of these come up. Just like that. Alright, so let's see, is there any... Oh, there's one right here too. Okay, so here we go. And... Boop. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Now we go back to the rounded edge. We turn it around. 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll take these off right here. We'll go ahead and start popping this off here. Yeah, those right there. I've got to redo all that. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's... Oh, I forgot about that. Alright, well, you know what I gotta do? I gotta go back and reset those landing pads. I also have another opportunity as well to change up one more design and redo the face of this. Oh boy, I gotta get these back in here, and that's the best way to do it is to do it while the wheels are open. So well, repair. Retrieve blocks. Okay, here we go. Didn't have to repair those, I guess. That... Okay, that's okay. There's one. There's two. Okay. Now. Oh. Hmm. Looks like that I may have been a little premature. These were done right. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. It was on the inside. That's what that's for. I was thinking I was right, but oh no, that's wrong. That was designed for this. Okay, so. All right. One thing about God mode is you can go through your ship. That's part of the neat deal. It gives you the ability to set your blocks in special places where you could never do it before. And then, when you finish, you're all set. Alright, so now we got that. I ought to hold off. Let me see. Let's go ahead. Sort of want to take that, put that in perspective real quick. I have to sort of design this before I get too crazy, because I have to make sure that I can paint from perspective. So, all right, never mind. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the area here. We'll do this, and we'll do. Oh, wrong button. I guess I'll have to do it this way. There's one. Toot, toot, toot. Go over here. Alright. Now I go ahead and do this again. This one again. And bring it all the way down. This one down. Bring this all the way over. Boom. Okay. Now, over here, well, with the way this is designed, I don't have to have those covered up. This is where it's going to be nice. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to... That's okay. All right. And let's take a look. All right, those pads are good. These will come up. I have to take these out because those aren't going to do me no good no more once I get this built. All right, so I got this pulled in a little bit now. Let's go ahead and while I'm still on the subject of pulling it over, I'm going to go back to full block. Let's go to this one. Alright, I think that I can do it that way. I'm gonna just temporarily put a block on top of a block so I can get this thing to, well, I don't think it's gonna work. Let's try this one. That'll do. At least until I figure out with that rock and roll. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so now one more block. I could go to flat. I don't want to go flat though. Alright, hold on, I gotta do this too. There's gonna be a lot of exposed equipment underneath the seats. Yeah, who cares? This is my build, ain't nobody else's. People will use it, I'm sure. If they don't use it, that's fine too. I do wish, however, that there was a way to put these in here without having the space between the seats. These sort of really good, but alright. Yeah, it sort of blows. That works okay. I just had an idea. I think someone is trying to tell me something in my mind. Somebody who's watching right now. I don't know who it is. I think it'd be almost a good idea to see 2, 4. Alright, so here's what's going to happen here. Okay, I have an idea that's even better than the one I just did. Alright. What I'm going to do is do like this. I should have did the other one first, but... Oh, no, hold on. Go back. Tables would be nice there. I don't believe we have any tables though. All right. It would be better if they were closer. I will get this design right one way or another, so. Yeah. Who needs tables? Don't need shit. Don't need much leg room in a ship like this. It's only a short transport. Yeah, I know, there's a hole in the floor. But we'll pretend it's not a hole. Okay? We'll just pretend it's there. It ain't actually there. Because it doesn't exist. No, it does not exist. No, it does not. No. Well, alright. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on the redesign on the outside. Try to get this thing to look presentable for what I've got to go for. I don't know. I think if I cut it down the way I am, I think I should be able to get it somewhat feasible as far as hovercrafts go. I should, oopsie, I probably should have went ahead and just made it a let's see, shoot, I probably should have waited to do that first. Yeah, I think I'm screwing my design up here. Well, let's just knock things out and let's bring it on. I think I did one wall over, I think. Let me check this. Alright, I need to do a count. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's even. That is even. What? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not gonna do. That's not gonna do. No, that's not gonna do. Let's see. 1, 2, 1. Okay, so 1, 2. Alright, let's do a count again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's not gonna work either. All right, so I got. Let me see. Here we got. Here's the center. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where it's got to go. Yes. Yes.
When you get groceries,
Uh huh.
I'd like to have them
it so.
That'd be good for you too.
All right. Yeah, buddy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. I just have to cut off a lot more than I wanted to. That's right. See how that is? That's where I ended up stopping last time. Yep, this is where I've got to build up. Right here. Oh, yeah. Okay, I almost for a second there I messed up everything. I thought that I forgot which way to start, which way to go. The cockpit, I don't want the cockpit to be that small to this big thing, because they don't really look good unless it's like Star Wars Millennium Falcon. That looks cool. That little flyer cockpit there. That was different though. That's an actual design that worked. My designs don't work. I have to be innovative. And if I put windows here, it's gonna look just like a bus. I don't know. Maybe I could. Maybe I should. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. It seems like an idea that I could probably live with. I have made a school bus before, but that template got erased when I got me a new computer. So unfortunately, Steam didn't keep it in their templates. Or at least I don't think they did. They may have. I'll have to look for the school bus. But it was Galaxy High school bus that I made on the thing. I'll have to look it up on Steam Engine add-ons and crap. And I bet you it's still in there. It's just not on my computer no more. I know it's my design too, as I created it. Alright. I couldn't trademark it because everybody else did something silly too, so I made a bus. That's my silliness. Fascinating though. I'm not sure how I managed to do that without this side. That's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here, there's stuff on the floor. Over here is not. That's weird. I don't know. I must have been off building a little bit. Just off my rocker a little bit. I'd say I didn't. Oops. I really didn't sufficiently cover. Wow, that sucks. Let's do this. Let's do this over here. Okay, there are some stuff. Okay, now we're right, because it looks right now. I can see it now. I can see it. I can see you now. Okay. I'm not even going to go start singing because I sing. Alright. So it's literally going to have to come over all the way. I wish I could pull that over. I think you can combine specific builds, but I haven't ever figured out how to do all that. People who are inept to programming and creation and photoshopping and stuff, yeah, it's doable. I would like very much learn how to do all the special tricks that everybody does, but I have to learn my own terms because I can't afford to pay for a college. I mean, I could, but I've got bills, and more bills. I can see clearly now. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what I also did here? I put it backwards. That's not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be over here. Because now I got it backwards. Boy, I tell you, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I'll tell you that right now. I am backwards like, I don't know, just seriously. actually backwards. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I see all of my... Oh, I don't even know the words of that song. Darn it. I really don't like to do that. Sunshiny day. Before I do anything further down there, I've got to get these pads back on here, right? Let's get this out of the way real quick. Seriously, you son of a biscuit eater. Alright. It's going to come up automatically when I put these down. Go look over there real quick. I think I made a mistake here already. Let me go over here and look. Yeah, I think I did, yep. They gotta go right inside with the other. Okay, no worries, I can do that right now. Wow, okay. Let's just put these damn platforms down real quick. There it is. That's what I was looking at. That's what was getting me. These blocks here showing me a little bit different pattern than I had before. Literally moving it over to where it needs to be, because otherwise it's not going to look very good. It's going to be off center and wonky looking. Now the outside is not done yet. And once I get the bottom half on here, think it's, yeah. Oh, you know what? I need to pull one more off. I don't think that's right either. Let me do something really quick here because I don't know exactly if I've got this right or not, and I gotta make sure now before I get too far. So let's. One, two, 3.5. Okay, yeah, I think this is what it's supposed to be. All right. So maybe those pads are right. I don't. They're gonna be hidden, but I don't know. All right, so let's go here and go here and get this, and we're gonna turn this upside down. All right. Oh, I got that backwards. All right, so I gotta turn the whole bad boy around. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's right. All right, that's good. Yeah, it there are I have seen some sci-fi builds, spaceships builds on people that actually taken and made it look different in different angles. There, the ones that are good at that are Empyrean, Glad Survival. I mean, uh, Star Citizen. They've got various types of ships. They got the more they got a Vandal ship that's pretty cool looking. It's got like one wing on one side and now the other side doesn't have it. But it looks pretty badass though, I'll tell you that right now. I quite like their builds. I wish the engine on this thing was almost like that. Man, I'd be going crazy. I'd be building so many daggone things, man. They make your head spin. I can see clearly now the rain's gone. Here we go. This is what I was looking for right here. There, that looks right. And then we'll go ahead and finish. Oh, you know what? I can't do that yet. Remember I did the other side, right? There we go. There we go. Now we can do it. Okay, I did that so I can cover it up later. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and make these full blocks and then I'll go ahead and paint that top too. I've got to reset these chairs because when I did the design I didn't think about the way it was sitting and they're facing the wrong way. So that means I'm going to be doing this side first. I'm hoping that when I start working on the front of this hovercraft, it will set right. I just got to do one of those rotary things on the front, make it look like it at least. It should be too hard to do. I just gotta come up with a plan. That's all. All right, so let's go ahead. We got junk in here. I gotta get some of this stuff out of here. I got too much crap. What's this? Trash that. I'll need to do one of those on the floor. I already got those on the floor. I don't need any more of those. These are pointless. I don't need any more of these. I don't think I'm going to need any more of these. 3. 6 rows. 1, 2, 3. There's 5 here. I need one more set of chairs. Doesn't matter. Let me just go ahead and pull these up. Once I get these set right, then I'll go ahead and get more if I need it. And yeah, I think I'm going to do what I thought. It'd be kind of cool. Overhead compartments. Let's make an airplane, shall we? This is already hovercraft, so that's not going to work. I think I will make a 747 or something like that later. That'd be fun. Alright, let's get these chairs out. Missing some chairs. Let's get a couple of passenger seats. Okay. Cargo boxes now. This is where I might find a little joy. Oh, that's not a whole stack. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out here. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, that's not it. See, these should be sitting on a shelf. Can you see what I'm thinking? It looks like I'm going to have a little company. Alright, give me a sec. I've got to take care of this. I need personal weapons. Alright, let's get me a Well, this is a problem because now my hovercraft has some damage to it, and I'm gonna have to fix that shit now. How rude! Oh, those suckers are rude. They hurt my shot. No. Okay, let's see if I gotta repair anything. It don't appear to have done any damage. Oh, wait a minute. That's one thing you gotta really watch out for is alien attacks when you're building. Keep your eyes open at all times. It's good. It doesn't hurt. I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't even thinking. See, that would be on me for not paying attention to what could happen when you're not waiting for aliens to attack you from behind like a bunch of very desperate schoolboys. I can see clearly now the rain. Okay, I gotta do this. I gotta go right back to this again. No, wait a minute, that's not right. Here it is. Slip away. Alright. Ooh, I'm over time on the stream here, so I will go ahead and finish off this side, and then we'll go ahead and log out for the day. And next time I come back, we'll continue to stream on from where I left off at. Thank you for watching the stream. If you like what you see, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I am Neo Starfury. And follow me on youtube.com, and I will definitely give y'all another show later on once I get this done here. I'm going to go ahead and load her out of here. That way y'all see it done. So until next time, you guys have a really, really nice day, and take care of yourselves and each other, and keep